Posted a picture on my community tab yesterday with a flatbed and some building materials coming in, and everybody's like, congratulations on the building. Well, thank you. It's not quite the building that you're thinking of. I'm going to show you what I did, and also an update on the 400, and there ain't a lot to update. I've been running around looking at tractors. I better hurry up and buy one, because I'm just going to keep changing my mind. Let's talk about it. Well, here's the 400 and all the parts. I haven't ran one wire on this thing. Shame on me, I guess. But at the end of the day, I've been doing other stuff. It's just as fun, easily as fun. And yeah, I will get on this. I don't know if I'm going to show it on video, but I will definitely show the after effect, hands down. So yeah, let's go talk about the building. You guys in previous videos remember this building. A lot of people mistake this building for a garage. It's really not. There's 3 stalls in it. There's even a gutter from the old milking days. I think what happened was after the bank barn burnt down a couple of times, they just slapped this up to have a building in place. In fact, the house caught fire a couple of times, and it's now a 1-story as well. Not really set up for an equipment shed per se. And I've always tossed around the idea that I would get animals, and maybe just for personal consumption, a couple pigs, different things like that. I already got yard birds, but I don't want to take away that option. But either way, let's check it out. So you remember me putting up the red shed. Good grief, I don't even remember. I lose track of time so easy. I'm going to say 3 years ago. Maybe this is the 3rd winter. It's held up really, really well. I would recommend American Steel buildings to anyone. Now, having said that, these have gone up a lot. I got this building, I think, set up and installed for like about $4,700. You're not getting this now. That's a 20 by 30 by 8 sidewall. So at peak, we're probably, good grief, that's got to be 3 feet, 8, 11 foot peak right there. But it's done me well, and I knew it would. But I would highly recommend American Steel. And we come over to this building, and you've seen this if you've been with the channel more than 5 seconds. Well, it had rolled roofing on it, and about every 3 to 4 years I'd have to replace the roof. Wind would come along and just blow it off, rip it off. So yeah, this is the after result. And I also put an overhang on here. That's definitely gonna work. Then all the scrap metal, wood, and other stuff, just a lot of that wood is actually usable, so it'll be salvaged, and then other stuff will be burnt in that sumac pile. Pretty nice though. It's gonna work out well. The only thing that I would have done differently is I probably would have put these in stereo. I would have put an overhang on that side as well, and moved the red shed 15 feet that way. That's the, hindsight's 20/20, but that's really the only thing I would have done. But yeah, this is definitely going to work. That's probably 8 foot high right there. Probably 7.5 foot right there. And what I'm going to put in here are, now I got to get a lot of this stuff out of here. The Cubs, the A, I don't know, lawnmowers, just miscellaneous small stuff that'll fit under this roof, essentially. And this is about 6 foot high here. It tapers down. But yeah, that's what you saw coming in, and I thought to myself, there's no sense at all in building a new building without making the existing one way more useful. And it is, and I'll try to get back here, give you a better glimpse of the roof. And 40 year, and I think that's 27 gauge. that steel. So pretty good for a barn, old barn. So yeah, that's what I did. Got to make more room for more tractors. Like I say, all the small stuff go in there. I've posted some of the tractors also on the community tab, or made a short video of those tractors. One in particular I have not gone to look at yet, but one thing I do before I'm even like seriously interested in buying a tractor is I go and I look to make sure I can find an overhaul, an in-frame overhaul kit for it, and check the price. And on both of these I have, and they're both available, and they're both affordable, believe it or not, in today's market. I flabbergasted. Let's check them out. Okay, I posted this tractor on my community tab. This is a Farmall 826. Obviously not a demonstrator. And these come in gear drive and hydrostat. I know a couple people asked about that. And this is gear drive. I wouldn't be interested in a hydrostat. I would be interested in a 1026 though. But I have yet to drive this tractor. It's kind of been a lifelong dream of mine to own an 826. It's the first cousin to the 856. And I know somebody's going to get butthurt about that, but that's just how I feel. 102 horse, I believe, at the engine. That's going to taper on down to about 94 at the PTO, 80 at the drawbar. And I don't know. I'm definitely going to be down in that area, and I will stop in. Give the old test driver Rooney. Well, and as you can see, this is a 1066. I am not typically a fan of a cab on a muscle tractor. Pretty much anything under an 86 series I'm not a fan of, but this happens to be the exception to that rule. This cab inside is immaculate. Working AC, heat, got a radio in there, windshield wiper. I would not be against owning this tractor at all. Comes with the front weights, the hubs. It's got a new clutch, TA. Things have been done to it, and I think pretty much all the big work has been indeed done. But the conundrum is, do I buy my lifelong dream of owning an 826, or go with the good old no-brainer 1066? It's good first world problem. So those are two tractors that they're knocking at my doorstep, and I will be going to auctions, a lot of auctions. Obviously, if I make a major purchase, I'm not going to be making a major purchase at an auction, but I still will go. I like to go. I like to keep up with tractor prices, trends, and otherwise. I'm thinking if I get the 826, there's a really nice 450 for sale. The end of the month, which is March. Tomorrow's March 1st, and I've always wanted a 450, so I could get an 826 that I've always wanted. I could get a 450 that I've always wanted, and I believe this one has power steering as well, wide front. It'd be a dandy. 281. Let's go. Let's show. And red power, a lot of red power. It's going to be ridiculous. A lot of drive time for me. I'll see you at the next video. Boom.